Hi all, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Let's start rebooting work using UiPath. In today's session, we are going to discuss about few other activities of a computer vision. Also, we are going to have a walkthrough about each and every activities using the UI demo applications. So let me jump back to the UiPath Studio. So already I have commented of the previous activities which I have done. So let me show you the UI demo application. Let's go to the project, open this particular folder. So already I have added the UI demo application over here. Okay. So this is a kind of UI, normal UI application. So we have to enter the username, password, and just click on hit login. So we have to do those things actually now. So let me go back to the UiPath Studio. So don't worry about this application. I'll be uploading this into the GitHub. So you can download the GitHub file so that you can access this application. So let me jump back to the today's exercise. So let me open the CV scope. So before that, let me keep this application open so that our CV scope can access on this one. Let me click on indicate. Just try to indicate the entire application once. So looks perfect, right? Now we can start adding our child activities now. So which is we have to make a type into, right? So username and password, correct? Okay, let me use the type into. So where is the type into? Yeah, here. So type into. So just copy as two things and just try to highlight where you're going to type into here, right? So automatically it was detecting the anchor, so which is supporting element. Perfect. And then CV click. So just click on indicate and just try to highlight this login button. Perfect. So one more thing, so you can use the CV scope in a Citrix based automation that will be so reliable when you are using the computer vision activities. So let me enter the username and password. This is my username, admin, and then password will be a password, I guess. Yeah, let me copy this. So you can pass the values. So you can create the asset and you can pass the values using the get credential activities as well. So just click on login. So till now we have made covered the type into and click activities. Let me do this. Let me debug. So what it will do? So it will just try to enter the username and password and then click on login. So let's wait for our bot to start running. So our bot is set to start. Let's wait for some time so that it gets started. Yeah, it's running. So let me wait. Let me wait for some times. It is taking more than usual time now. That's so it enter the username, password, and then hit on login. Perfect. Awesome, right? So we have logged in. So we are going to ask the application so more wider now. So we are just using the like radio button, checkbox. We are going to try in the all possibilities now. So what I will do now, so let me comment of this. So we no need to log in now, right? So let me comment of this. Let me take one more CV activity. Just try to indicate the entire application. So what are the things we can do here now? So seeing the application, you can find so many things, right? So you can use this checkbox option, type into once again, and then get text, and you can highlight as well. Let me try it one by one. Just go back to the UiPath Studio. Okay, so what are the options we can try? Let me check here. Okay, so we can click on here, right? Okay, perfect. So finally we can click here. So we can enter some dollars over here and we can scrap this data, the application number or transaction number. Also one more thing what you can do, you can just click on submit or click on exit buttons. So you can try with those options as well. Okay, perfect. So what you can do, just make a type into, okay, just try to indicate this one. So you can indicate cache in. So just indicate over here, okay. So you're going to enter some values. So after entering some values, what you're going to do, you are going to click on the checkbox. So or else like let it be this deposit only. So we can add one more options to make it as deposit all the time. So by default the option can be vary, right? So just indicate and just try to indicate this particular radio button. Okay, you can see something here is right, duplicate match. So during those times, what you can do, you have to highlight once again. So you have to add one more selectors for this one. Okay, to make since you can see two deposit here, right? So to make your selector valid, so you have to add some other selector. Okay, so I have added some other selector. So I have just added the two supporting elements, which is it will be checking for this deposit. So it want to click on this particular radio button. So it was initially facing issue when it found the two deposit keyword. Okay, so I have just made, hey, just take this as well also a supporting element, which is transaction. So it will click on this deposit. Okay, if it is not default, it will click on the deposit, and then it will enter the value over here. Okay, it's used to check a checkbox. So you can use over here. So looks perfect, right? So you can see the options here. Action should be check or uncheck. You can change it over here. And then the next options, once you have clicked on check here, so you can click on checkout. So let me make one more click activity. So before making click, so what you can do, we can get that particular text. So get text. So using the get text, we can get the particular transaction number or an account number. So anything will be. So what actually we needed, so you can take it off. So I just going to take it off the account number. Okay. I just took the account number and I was going to print over here. Okay. Let me go here. Let me create the result. Control K. Account num. Okay. Paste over here. Just click save and then just go to the click activity and then just try to highlight this checkout option. Okay, since you are going to checkout now. So once I clicked on checkout, okay, let me enter some values 23 checkout. Okay, so you'll be having this option. So you can just click on continue. Okay. So these are like kind of actions so which will be used in UI demo application. So I just to make a touch in all the activities, I was just doing this. So let me fill it here. Okay, so it went off. So what you can do, so you can just click on accept. Yeah, you can make an accept one. Yeah, perfect, right? So once you clicked on accept, what will be happening? So it will go to the next transaction. Okay, likewise it will keep on changing. And finally you can click on exit button. So before clicking on exit button, we can determine whether the exit button is there or not. Okay, let's go here. Element exist. If there is an exit button, okay, if there is an exit, then what are you going to do? You are going to click on exits. So let me create a variable. So as you know that it's a boolean one. So L exist enter copy, make if condition over there. So based upon that you are going to make a click action. So if it is there, then you are going to click, right? Take a CV click, just go here, type into and then click on exit. Perfect, right? So if it is exist, then you are going to click on exit. Otherwise, it will be not. So till now, what we have covered actually? So we have covered the radio button, type into, and then the CV checkbox. So check activity and then get text, also one more click activity, and then so we are going to one more click, and then we are going to use a CV element exist activity which used to determine whether the particular element is there or not. So based upon that we are going to click. Okay, so these are the entire transaction we are going to perform now. So what you can do now, so we can just save this one, you can hit on run. We go to the UiPath Studio, save, and then yeah, debug. Perfect. So let me wait for some time so that it will get started. Let me check this one. Let's wait for a second so that it will start updating all those things. So it's clicked on the deposit, and then it started entering the values over there. So click on check-in, and then so clicked on checkout. So clicked on accept and exit. So since the exit is appear there, so it's clicked on the exit as well, and it extracted the account number as well here. So likewise, CV action will help you to perform the action. So even though the selector is not reliable, so you can basically use this in in a virtual environment as well. And like so, CV basically it's used to like mimic the action actually what the human is going to do. So these are the major advantage of a computer vision activities. You can go through this my playlist so that you'll get a good touch and good idea with the CV's actions. Hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.